Boyne Mountain. Stay and play at Michigan's biggest indoor water park, where the weather is always a perfect 84 degrees and the fun never ends. And now get a great fall deal. Family water park packages with lodging start at just $125 per night. A savings of over $100. Call 800-GO-BOYNE or visit AvalancheBay.com. Avalanche Bay Indoor Water Park, where adventure lives.
Climb the world's tallest building. New Amazing Race, Sunday after 60 Minutes, only CBS.
From New York, the greatest city in the world, it's The Late Show with David Letterman. Tonight, Don Rickles and music from Built to Spill. Plus Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra. And now, largest of the ungulates, David Letterman. How you folks doing? Cold? Cold outside? Chilly outside? You know, here in New York City, there's always ways to tell when it's autumn. Earlier today, I'm walking down Broadway, and I see a couple of rats. A couple of rats running out of a grocery store, stealing a Duraflame log. And then, no, wait a minute. It has to get better. And it's so cold, if you walk through Central Park today, as a matter of fact, you possibly could see your last breath. Oh. Be careful. Be careful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here in New York City, everybody's excited about baseball playoff fever. Everybody excited about the Yankees and the Angels. Going to be a big matchup at the ballpark up there in the South Bronx, and the Angels, oddly enough, are not worried about the Yankees. Yeah, they say we're not worried because Kate Hudson has no postseason experience. So. But they're talking about a rain out tomorrow, which would be horrible. I mean, this time of year, and you get that rain, oh, it's just going to be awful. But they got the infield covered with a tarp, and then the outfield is covered with C.C. Sabathia's pants. So that's... But Los Angeles and New York, they have one of those ridiculous bets. You know how that thing goes? Well, if we win, we'll send you a gallon of chowder. You know, one of those things. There's real. Hey, boys, you hear that? We're going to get chowder if we win. So this bet is now, let me get this straight. If New York wins, we get a case of wine from the Napa Valley. Yeah, we're a case. We're talking about 12 bottles. So, boys, play your hearts out because you'll each get a half cup of wine. And if L.A. wins, we send them the Knicks. That seems like a pretty good thing. You know what happened today? The Dow hit 10,000. The Dow hit 10,000. You know what that means? Neither do I. I can tell, though, that my portfolio is starting to bounce back. Relatives are asking for money again. That's a sure sign. The economy, I don't care what people say. Sometimes I think that the stock market is not really connected to the actual economy because there's still like 30 million people in this country out of jobs. And think restaurants, for example, here in New York City, nobody is in a restaurant. Have you been in a restaurant lately? Of course you haven't, because nobody's in a restaurant lately. And they're doing even the snooty restaurants are trying to be nicer to you. I was in a snooty restaurant the other night. And they're trying to treat you. And on the way out, the coat check guy actually gave me a better coat. They're doing anything they can. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, aren't there things that you see in the newspaper or you see on the internet or you watch on the television and you say to yourself, what is going on? Do you ever say that to yourself, what is going on?
Yeah.
You're not going to believe this. Somebody somewhere is counterfeiting, okay, fill in the blank, counterfeiting cornflakes.
What?
That's right. I heard a guy say money, and you would think, okay, money, because maybe you can counterfeit money and get away with it once.
All right.
How are you making money counterfeiting cornflakes?
This does not to me.
So now Kellogg's is tattooing each individual flake.
No.
A tattoo on each flake.
No.
Yes. And coincidentally, we have a photo of the original tattooed flake right there. Can you see it? There she is. That's... I know you're saying to yourselves, boy, Dave, that was quite a long way to go for that. That was quite a drive up the parkway. Here's a big hit show on CBS, and thank God for that. I'm so happy. It's called The Mentalist. Have you seen The Mentalist?
Yes, sir.
And it's about a detective, and he's not psychic necessarily. He possesses heightened powers of observation. For example, this guy can be driving down the street and look at a guy in a car and tell whether the guy is about to pull out or if he's just going to sit there and make calls on his cell phone. He's that good.
Wow, that is
amazing. This guy is so good he can detect subtle differences in characters played by Kelsey Grammer.
no.
That's good. Wow, here's something that's going to be exciting. You know, by God, I stand behind no man in my love for Oprah, and she's done it again. This woman is a master showman and a humanitarian and transcendent in life and in the world, and she's done it again tomorrow on the program. Listen to this. On her show, Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield will be her guests on the Oprah Winfrey Show. Now, do you know the deal? Do you remember Tyson and Holyfield when they got into it? Remember what happened? Well, now listen to this. They're on Oprah promoting their brand new CBS comedy series, 3.5 Years.
3.5 years. 3.5 years.
And again, a nice long leisurely drive before the AAA has set up tonight's jokes. Well, we'll be in the Poconos in a couple hours. You getting ready for this? Oh, by the way, speaking of publishing and books, Paul Schaefer's got himself a brand new bestseller out called The Paul Schaefer Will Be Here for the Rest of Our Lives.
Yeah, thank you, Dave.
Fantastic book. He had a big book signing last night. Thousands of people down there, Paul signing books.
Smash.
And in a couple of weeks in November, the Sarah Palin memoir is coming out. And it's called Going Rogue. And Going Rogue. So we put together, when we heard that this was being published, we put together a little segment on the show that we call Things More Fun Than Reading the Sarah Palin Memoir. Take a look and see here.
Number 37, getting sucked down a kitchen sink. This has been Things More Fun Than Reading the Sarah Palin Memoir.
Fun. Actually more fun. Yeah. more fun, really. Have you guys seen the list of the hottest world leaders? I don't even know who. Yeah, hottest world leaders. I don't know who does this. I don't know why they do it, but they put together a list and they rate the hottest world leader. And the winner was Angela Merkel, Germany, Prime Minister of Germany. Crazy? Hottest, honestly? Well, here, take a look, judge for yourself. Let's see.
Apparently,
All I can say is Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. You know, the Obamas in the White House, and what they've decided to do is they get to looking around at some of the decor in there, and they said, let's get rid of the paintings, let's get rid of the drapes, and some of the pictures were driving them nuts. And you think about it, yeah, that was really the only problem with the Bush White House, the decor. But they had to take down one. The kids were getting creeped out by this one of Dick Cheney. You've seen it now, right? Take a look at this. Now watch the eyes. It looks like he's. You see, look. You see, like it's. President Obama's having a good week, though. The Dow is up, and listen to this: all Nobel Prize winners now this week get a 50% off dinner at Red Lobster. Fantastic. Now, here's the other thing. Republicans are now planning to filibuster President Obama's health care plan. You know what a filibuster is? You're aware of it. It's a legislative device. A guy gets up and talks all night without really saying anything. It's like having dinner with Regis. That's exactly what it's like. Having dinner with Regis. Now, here's the other thing you want to keep in mind. President Obama is offering a $250 bonus to seniors. $250 bonus to seniors, and it's all explained in this announcement. Watch closely.
In these tough times, President Obama is pleased to offer America's seniors a $250 bonus. To receive your money, simply go to 250bonus.gov and print out the 6-page form. Upon completion of the form, hand-deliver it to Social Security headquarters in Washington, room 740, 7th floor. Sorry, no elevator access. You'll be given a unique 17-digit code, which you enter at the U.S. Treasury's toll-free number when you hear the prompt. Please listen carefully, as the 24 menu options have recently changed. You'll receive Form SB 250 within 6 to 8 weeks. Complete the form, have it countersigned by your local postmaster, then just scan it, convert it to a PDF file, and send it as an email attachment to your nearest Federal Reserve Bank. That's all there is to it. The Obama administration. We love to fly, and it shows.
Well, there's your $250 right there. All set for everybody.
good evening, and thank you. Break it down.
On the program tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you know him, you love him, you can't live without him. The one, the only, Don Rickles is here, everybody.
When we come back, top 10 Bernie Madoff observations about prison and Don Rickles. You're watching CBS, America's only television network. Stay tuned.
For the first time ever, Walt Disney Pictures is taking Christmas